Hello, Standard 5. Good morning. I hope you all are well in this pandemic coronavirus. Please stay home, stay safe. Spend your quality time with your family member. You can give your quality time in your study also. I hope whatever homework I am giving you in maths and science, you are doing it on time because whenever school is going to open, I am going to ask all the homework which I am giving you. So please be sincere and do all the homework which I am giving you. Eat healthy food, play some indoor games. Don't go outside to eat junk food and playing outside here. Okay, student, be careful. Today I will teach you science. Chapter 5 is going on solid, liquids and gases. Solid, liquids and gases. I have already discussed about matter. So you know what is matter? Matter is any substance, okay, that has mass. Okay, mass means weight, which occupy space. If this is a matter, this board is a matter, and it has occupied some space. It has mass also, weight also, and it has unique property. Unique properties means to say, if you will take difference between water and this board, there will be some properties. Unique property, board will have other his own properties, and water will have its own property. And we know already that in a matter there is two things. One is force of attraction, that is called interparticle force, okay, and one is that spaces, that is interparticle spaces. So now, and we cannot see matter with our naked eyes. So for this we need powerful microscope. So now we will see some particles arrangement in solid, particle arrangement in a liquid, and particle arrangement in a gas. Okay. First we will see particle arrangement in a solid. So we see here so this is particle arrangement in a solid. Okay, you can see in a solid these particles are very tightly packed. Tightly packed means to say they are totally tightly packed. There are no spaces between their particles. These are totally tightly packed. Usually a regular pattern with very little interparticle space. This arrangement in a solid, they are tightly packed and they are very little arrangement. They are very little space interparticles. So you can say they are very little spaces are there. Now solid have strong interparticle attraction. Yes, solid have strong interparticle. Solid have strong interparticle attraction. Okay, means they attract their particles very tightly. As a result, the particle in solids cannot move away from each other. This is why solids have a unique shape and are incompressible. Yes, due to its attraction, force of attraction, and there is very little space. Solid particles does not solid particles cannot move from away from each other. Okay, means this particle will not move. This any particle does not cannot move from away from each other. There is bonding. There is bonding between particle. Why? Because due to the less interparticle spaces and force of attraction in interparticle forces are too high. That's why it cannot move from each other. That's why solid have definite shape, definite volume, and it is incompressible. Okay. It is also incompressible, means you cannot compress. Compress means press. You cannot compress solid particle. So what we will write? Very less interparticle spaces first. Second, very high interparticle forces means attraction. Okay. Due to this, cannot move away from each other. Due to these two, these particles cannot move away from each other. It has a definite. That's why it has a definite shape, size, volume, and are and it is incompressible. Okay, incompressible. So this is particle arrangement in a solid. If somebody will ask you that why solid have a definite shape, definite volume, and it is not incompressible, so your answer will be that it has very less interparticle spaces, it has very high interparticle forces, and that's why it cannot move away from each other. That's why it has a definite shape, different volume, different size, and it is incompressible. Okay, so now we have seen solid. Now we'll move to liquid. Particle arrangement in a liquid. So we see liquid here. Okay, so this is particle arrangement in a liquid. In solid, it was totally packed. In this, the particles in liquids are not as tightly packed as solid. It is packed, but it is not tightly packed as in solid. Okay, so first, it is not tightly packed as solid. This is first point. They are arranged randomly with some interparticle spaces, and this allows the particles to move around each other. Yes, they are arranged randomly with some interparticle space randomly. In some, they are tightly packed, and then again there is spaces is there. So they are randomly. You can see the spaces. So they are randomly they are randomly arranged randomly with some they are arranged randomly with some interparticle spaces. Okay. So now this next point I will explain in lecture number 2.